Hello, good afternoon everyone. I don't even know what time it is. It's 1 o'clock in the afternoon on Sunday. Stefano is finally in bed sleeping. I don't know, sorry, I'm plugging my cord in. He had like a little bit of a hard time going to sleep, so he took a ride. We went out and he did a little bit of fishing. And now I am going to go to AC Moore, and I'm going to try to go to Joann's Fabrics. Okay, I got my IPSY bag. I'll do my IPSY bag in today's car vlog. So everybody got that one. I do like it. I like how it flips up, you know. And in my IPSY bag, as always, oh, there's something wrong with this today. As always, I got this. Oh, look, I didn't even read it. Maybe I thought it was just another hand lotion, but it's a hydrating mask. Oh, it's closed. I can't read it. I can't, well, I can read it. Hold on. Let me get my glasses. Well, these are Stefano's. So, all right. So, here they are. Okay, it's a hydrating mask. Moisten skin with lukewarm water. Apply entire face while avoiding sensitive areas. Approximately 15 to 20 minutes, and then warm water. Gently rinse off face. Wipe off mask residue with a washcloth or cotton pad. Use twice weekly, and it's IPSY. I'm not sure how you say that. Of course, you know, it's 1 ounce. It's a nice little size. Okay, so I got that one. Now I already used this stuff. No. Now this is the Natural Mineral Coconut Eyeshadow Trio, and it is by Pacifica. It is really beautiful. Here, let me open it. I already used it. It's really beautiful. I used it today. I don't know if you can see. I'm not very good at doing that, but I use this on the eyebrow, under the eyebrow bone. I use this in my crease, and I use this in the corner. So I use this too at the bottom on my eyes. So just to give it a little, there's not too much shimmer because, you know, I'm a little bit older, so I try to avoid shimmer as much as possible. So the colors are Skinny Dip, Crush, and Lovely. And again, these are rich lasting eyeshadow infused with coconut for velvety finish, and I like it. It's 100% vegan and animal cruelty free, which I love that. And it says it's a sample, not for resale. Okay, but yes, I think that I'm going to be using that in my weekly eye looks. And then the next couple of things that I use, or I used that I got, was this is a Bella Pierre Cosmetics. It's a gel lip liner in nude. So, and it's a pretty big one. I mean, I'll have to look up and see how much these things are. But that is the top. So yeah, I didn't try it yet because I just put on like a chapstick kind of thing. But yeah, it's a nude number 2. So it's really nice. So I'll have to look at that. I'll have to look this up too. Sorry, I'm just looking at it. I know I'm wasting its time. And then I got the Smashbox X-rated mascara and volumizer. I don't know. It's like, I don't use expensive. I did use it today. I don't use real expensive stuff, but it's smudged really easily. Like, I'm not used to that. I use, you know, good old Maybelline. But so I like it. So far it's nice. It just smudges a little too easy. And then I got Vera Mona, and I don't know what type of brush it is. It's not really telling me. So I got a new little, this kind of looks like almost like the like a little smudger, eyeshadowy smudger brush. It's small. See? It's nice and soft. So yep, and that's the brush that I used. And now I told you guys that when I went to the Dollar Tree and I picked up my my giveaway brushes, I got, you know, I got the Wet n Wild ones. Well, I fell in love with this one. It's, you know, this is that crease brush, I fell in love with this. This is nice and soft, and it really blended everything in pretty well, you know, so I liked it. It's really nice. It's really soft. You know, I'm not a makeup guru, please don't judge. So, okay, so what I'm doing, I almost forgot to, look, I was going to drive with these stupid things on. So what I am doing today is I'm on a hunt for some stamps, some stampers. So that is what I'm going to do. So you guys are going to come along for the ride with me. So, yeah. Yep, I have to really get that cleaned out. Okay, I'm gonna start a new series of a Shop My Dollar Tree. That's what I'm gonna do. Like all the items that I use at Dollar Tree, because I'm not doing any more Dollar Tree hauls, I'm gonna do a Shop My Dollar Tree. I don't know if you ladies noticed, I replaced my steering wheel cover. I was so excited when I found another one. So, yep, because I really missed mine. And besides, me and Beth Graves have to be twinsies here. We're twinsies because she has the same cover and I fell in love with her cover. So I got mine like a couple weeks after she hauled hers, and I've been in love with it. So, yep. I love the colors, like the mint green and the pink. I really like them. So yeah, we're gonna go off to the store. I hope there's not a lot of traffic. Everybody's out of church right now, so I hope there's not a lot of traffic. So yeah. So with my neighbor, I don't know if I told you guys, during our last storm that we had really bad wind storms, like horrible windstorms here. So during our last windstorm, my neighbor's fence fell down, and it broke our grill. It like completely crushed the whole thing, which is funny because that grill is pretty hefty, you know. So, you know, so that's okay, you know, that it happened. I mean, you can't help it. The wind did it, so you really can't help it. They never said sorry or anything. They left their fence down for like 3 days, and I couldn't lift up the fence to get my grill out from underneath our fence because it was crushed. So I just went and, you know, had to leave it sit there, and so that was so aggravating. The cows are playing. They're running around playing. Oh, they're so cute. They're playing. I don't know if you could see them. No, you can't. Maybe I'll try to get it on the way back. These horses over here, they usually always play too. I don't know if you can see them. Yeah, you can. I live around some really awesome places. I have to say that I love my area that I live in. Okay, so I'm telling you about my neighbor. All right, so her fence fell down. Well, she has a dog, and we have, of course, our little crew, and I have some barkers. So every time they see her dog, they just go berserk. So I try to keep them in. Now I have a fence around my area where they can go out. So my door is pretty much open for them so that they can come and go in and out of their little area, because they're used to having a huge yard in Pennsylvania. They had the run of this like 1/4 acre or whatever it was yard, and so they had a huge yard. They're used to it. So I can't see making them suffer by not going in and out whenever they want. So yeah, so I never know when they're gonna let their dog out. So usually Sassy, my Chow Chow, she's the one that lays out in the yard the most. She just lays on the deck and watches everything. She's like the watcher, the guard dog of everybody. She watches the neighborhood. She's responsible for everything. So now their dog, when they let him out, they just let him out. He's not on a leash or anything. So he always charges over to my yard and gets right up in the fence and starts growling and like really acting up, you know. So she always has to get her son to get their dog, and like we've had our dogs before they got their dogs, so they already knew that we had dogs. So I'm gonna get a tarp to put around my fence so that it blocks the view from their side. Maybe if they don't see him, but he has this chain on and they can hear it and they know that he's out there. So that's another difficulty that I have with that. But I have to figure out something because they are not fixing their fence. And the other day, she was outside and my dog was outside, and she was trying to let her dog out, so I brought my dog in. Well, I didn't exactly walk all the way into the house before she started like complaining, and she's like, that effing bee always has her effing dogs out. She should put them in the house. Like, I don't have ESP. I don't know when you're going to let your dogs out, and my dogs are good. They like to be outside, and you know, why have my dog in 24/7? I don't need my dog in 24/7. They're meant to be outside. They're meant to do their dog thing and, like, you know, protect and watch the house, and that's what they do. So it makes me all the more want to get a fence that goes completely around my property so that I can let them run around just to piss her off, just to make her mad. Like, you know, because I'm sorry, but my dogs go outside. They like laying out on the deck, and they like watching the birds, and they like watching the stray cats, and that's what they do. They, you know, they only bark if you go up to their fence, which that's what her dog's doing. So if she could just have a chain maybe on her dog when she lets them out, because she doesn't have a fenced yard like we do. But I'm sorry, we invested in the fenced yard. We, you know, that's what we did. So now I just want to extend my fence so that they have a little bit more room. And, you know, I don't offend anybody by letting my dogs out. That's what I do. But I can't believe people are so petty, and this is what starts neighbor wars. And I'm not in any mood to be in a neighbor war with this lady. Her and my husband work at the same place together, so, you know, I just don't feel like it. Her boyfriend is really nice, and I always apologize when they come out, and, you know, I don't expect them to come out because they work really odd hours again as well. And their son, he's a party animal. Like, when they're gone, he has tons of friends over. I have to deal with his friends like banging around, making the dogs bark, and I never complain about their kid. I never complain about all the people that are over there. So I can't believe that I wasn't even in the house before she started cursing and making, you know, like all upset about this dog. So, you know, I don't know. Now she has another door to her trailer like I do. I let mine out the side door, the back door, sort of, if you want to call it back door. She lets hers out in the front door. So I don't know, maybe she could like let him out in the back. Maybe that would help her, you know, and her dog would never see my dogs. I don't know. Like, you know, we chose to have our dogs go in the backyard because it's shady back there. They have nice trees back there. Like, in the morning it's nice and sunny, and then in the afternoon when it's hot, they have a nice shade. And my chow is a double coated chow. Like, her coat is double coated, so she gets hot quickly. So I just like that she, you know, can lay in the shade, because the sun is beaming in the front of my house, like from 3 o'clock on. It's just beaming right in there, and it makes everything so hot. So I don't know. We shall see. Oh well, that's enough complaining about that.